What is up, everyone? Piezilla 57 here. And first of all, I'd like to welcome you guys to 2019. And second of all, I'd like to welcome you guys to my brand new podcast called the Project Platinum Podcast. So, this is an idea that I've had for a little while now. And I thought with the start of the new year, now would be as good of a time as ever to go ahead and try and get this up and running. So, as you guys may or may not know, I'm a pretty avid gamer, and although I do have an Xbox One, I play mainly on PlayStation for a number of reasons. And I am a trophy hunter, meaning I go for the trophies and for the Platinum Trophy in the games that I play, and that's how I came up with the name Project Platinum Podcast. However, for this podcast, I'm going to try and keep it as broad as possible to the topic of video games, so that way everyone who enjoys video games can listen and enjoy this podcast. So that way I'm not narrowing the scope to just people who play on PlayStation or just trophy hunters. I'd like everyone who enjoys video games to be able to enjoy this podcast and feel like they're getting something out of it. So, as this is the first episode of my podcast, it will probably be a little bit shorter than what the other episodes will be. So, I just basically wanted to take the time to get the ball rolling, to kind of talk about what my plans are for this upcoming year, both in terms of myself and for this podcast. So, this podcast is going to be run by myself, by Zilla57. However, I do have some friends who love the idea of me starting this podcast and who would love to be guests on the show every now and then and talk about video games, and they're really excited about that. So you'll be hearing from them soon enough, possibly even with the second episode where we will talk about 2018 year in review. So basically, we'll just talk about what our thoughts were of this past year in video games, games that we liked, that we didn't like, some of our favorite moments and stuff like that. And yeah, so that should be pretty exciting. Hear what their take are on things, and it'll just give a nice dichotomy, I think, with different opinions and stuff like that, because I definitely know that they enjoy games, different styles of games than I do. So I think that'll be pretty interesting. And I definitely will be taking community and audience guests every now and then as well. So if you guys are interested in that, all you guys really need is a good quality mic and Discord, because that's where I will be recording these podcasts from. And if you guys are interested, you guys can either tweet at me on my personal account, which is Piezilla57, or the podcast Twitter page, which is the Project Platinum Podcast. And whenever I am looking for people, I will reach out to you, or I will also every now and then tweet when I'm looking for guests to have on this show. So in terms of 2019, in terms of video games, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like it's going to be a really great year for video games. I know a lot of people said 2018 was a fantastic year, and I don't think 2018 was as good as 2017. 2018 was all right. There were definitely some great games that came out, but we'll talk about that in the next episode. But 2019 looks like it's going to be a really great year for games. There are a lot of games that I'm really looking forward to, but we will also talk about that in another episode. So for 2019, one thing that I'm going to try and do very soon is get a microphone specifically for podcasting. I'm looking at the Blue Yeti Nano, runs on Amazon for about $100. Right now I'm just using a wireless headset that I use when I'm playing my video games. I think the audio is pretty good and pretty clear for the most part, but I'm hoping by getting an actual Blue Yeti microphone, the quality will be much cleaner and much crisper. So I think that will really benefit the podcast. And also, by this summer, I'm hoping to have a full streaming setup so I could stream more on Twitch, so I can make better quality YouTube videos. Because if you guys didn't know, I do actually have a YouTube channel right now called Piezilla Gaming. However, it doesn't have that many videos. So when I started the page, the YouTube page, I did upload somewhat consistently with some different types of videos, some like Rocket League highlight videos. I uploaded a few trophy guides. I know with the problem with that is there are so many big YouTube channels nowadays that get games early and already have all of their trophy videos for those games ready to upload when the embargo ends. So a lot of smaller channels don't get as much popularity in terms of that. I do have some Wolfenstein 2 videos that have done pretty well because I think there were a few other big games that came out right around that time in 2017. So I do have some videos on Wolfenstein 2 that did pretty well. However, more recently, the videos I've been lacking with posting videos, and the videos that I have been posting have been mainly Siege videos, and more specifically just like Siege aces that I've gotten when I've played with my friends. So all I've really done for that is just save the video clip, trim it, and post on YouTube. So I've gotten really lazy in that aspect. But I'm hoping by the summer I'll have a nice streaming setup with a PC, a video camera. I'll have the Blue Yeti microphone already by then. So hopefully that will all be ready to go for the summer. So I'm looking forward to streaming more and making better quality videos. And in terms of streaming, I've streamed every now and then. Just some random shit with my friends, nothing too serious. But when I do get to streaming, I know part of it will be me kind of doing me trophy hunting different games. I know I've looked online, and there are some people who do seem interested in watching trophy hunting streams. But since it's such a niche community, there aren't that many Twitch streamers who do trophy hunting specifically. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Might be a little bit harder to get views on popular games, even though it might be interesting to see someone playing these popular games at more of a trophy hunting aspect instead of the popular streamers who are playing these popular games just to play through it because they're great games. So it'll be a little bit something different, but also play some smaller games, just going for some trophies and stuff like that. And also, a lot of it will probably be me playing Siege with my friends. That's the main game that I play a lot with my friends, and we always have a great time, and I think we make some really good content with that. So I think you guys will really enjoy watching when we play Siege together, because it's just a fun time. And it would be great to have audience members play with us every now and then. Yeah, those are some of my plans for the upcoming year. So in terms of the podcast, my plan is to upload weekly episodes every Thursday, and then at the end of every month, upload a bonus episode. So it's not going to replace one of the Thursday episodes, but it'll be a bonus episode where I kind of just go over the games that I played over the past month, and this will be more from a trophy hunting aspect since I'm a trophy hunter. Just kind of go over the games that I played, talk about what I thought of them in terms of gameplay, story, and also in terms of trophies. So I think that could be interesting and cater more towards some of the trophy hunters. But like I said, this will be more of a bonus episode, and it's not going to replace one of the Thursday weekly episodes. So you don't have to worry about that. So that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to say in this pilot episode. Starting next week will be the first official episode where I give my thoughts on the games that released in 2018 and how I think they stacked up to the games in 2017. And I might even have one or two guests on the show. So be on the lookout for that. I am planning on uploading this podcast to hopefully Spotify, iTunes, and as a video on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys want, you can follow my YouTube channel, Piezilla Gaming. Like I said, I'm hoping in the near future it'll become more active and where I'll upload more videos and better quality videos. And also, if you guys want to follow my gaming channel, it is at Piezilla Gaming. And the official Twitter for this podcast is the Project Platinum Podcast. All right. Thanks, guys. Piezilla out.